Good evening, chosen ones. Welcome to Virtual Beelzebub TV. You will be shocked to know that I am your host, Beelzebub. Who could have seen that coming? Regardless, welcome back to the pit. I thought today I would just fuck around in Blender and make myself a Minecraft creeper, but make it slightly realistic. I don't want to say like realistic, but give it a little bit more detail than, a 16 by 16 grid of squares. So, got Blender all set up, and let us not waste any more time. So, some of you may already be familiar with Blender, and it is quite the handy tool. Very easy to use. I'm actually using 1.75, 2.75, yeah, 2.75, because they released like 2.85 and the layout is completely different and I do not know how to use it, not even slightly. So, see here. I noticed in like creeper art, like in the game obviously he's like, perfectly gridded out, but in the artwork they always make his head just a little bit bigger. And I think, why not make him, give him like a little bit of a skinny waist, and then like make his, I don't want to say pelvis, I don't really know if it's considered a pelvis, but his hips, let's go with that, slightly wide, and then his head even wider. I just feel like he's more entertaining to look at as a bobblehead. You know? Now, they always kind of give him these, in the game, he's got just, a cube for each leg, and just the cubes kind of wiggle. They're kind of attached at, like, a hinge. But let's do something more interesting than just a boring old hinge. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and mirror this. I have to say, out of all the 3D editors I've ever used, Blender is the easiest to pick up, at least a Blender 2.75 and older. And the mirror tool is literally the first tool I learned to use, and it works. It's brilliant. I couldn't ask for anything better. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure every 3D software program on the planet has some form of a mirroring tool, but I remember when I was first trying to get into 3D modeling, they had it just felt like the user interface on literally every other program was just so much less user friendly and not immediately obvious as to what went where. And I would have gotten Maya because that's kind of I guess, air quotes, industry standard or whatever, but it's prohibitively expensive, whereas Blender is free. The barrier to entry for Blender is nothing. It's free. You really can't beat that. And there's so many resources available for teaching you how to use Blender. It's insane. And for anyone who actually want to use this, if you hold down Control while you're moving down these pieces, it'll snap to a grid and give you perfectly cuboid proportions, which is not only just perfect if you're doing Minecrafty stuff, but also perfect if you just want to keep simple, consistent proportions on a larger project. Let's see. Do I want that? Yes, I do want that. Okay. And if you see my face wig out, the shortcuts to, reset the positioning from various angles are also overlapping with the hotkeys that I use to operate my little puppet. So you're gonna notice some wonky behavior. Alright. So there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, whereas most other 3D modeling programs are just stressy depressy. Lemon depressy. Can't think of a good rhyme, because I'm not very creative. Alright. What should we do for the eyes? What are we thinking? Just, he's kind of got like blocky. Well, everything is blocky. I should not be describing anything as blocky. Everything is blocky. I actually want to give him like a dimple, like an inset, where like his eyes and mouth are like embedded in his face and not just a texture. So I want to go with a slightly more realistic route. So let's go ahead and let's see. So the eyes would be not at the center of his face. They're gonna need to be above. So yeah. Let's move that in. And then, yeah. Something a little like that. Am I a fan of that? I don't know. We'll find out together. Extrude. That's Control E to extrude, which is this. And if you want, when we smooth this out, if you want them to combine, you delete these. If you want two sections to be separate, then you leave that little barrier in there. Now that we've got the basic shape, let's do some different materials. So obviously base is base, and then we'll definitely want the eyes to be a different color than the mouth, most likely. You might want to change them later. So let's assign that. And for now, we'll just drop it. We'll do the same thing for the mouth. Who knows? Might keep them both black. Might not. I don't know. Alright. What kind of green do we want? It's kind of a dark green mixed with like white. He's got a bunch of texture to it, you know? But for now, let's just go with a dark green. Yeah. We can add some definition to that later. Let's add another modifier. Where is it? Where is it? What is it? Multi-resolution, if I remember correctly? Yes. Okay. Is it because I'm in edit mode? Okay. So we'll make that smooth. So this is what I mean by realism, like where it's just got a little bit more character to it. I actually kind of like that cleave in the eyeballs. You know, it separates the eyes. Now here it's still rather blocky. You know what? I bet this is why his head looks so stupid. I made all these extra cuts for nothing. Yup. Yup. See, now his head is way too blocky. I see. I figured out the problem here. How do I undo loops? I made a mistake. Put too many loops. How do I select a loop? I don't actually know the answer to this question. Alt? Control? I don't know how to select an entire loop. So let's go ahead and smooth this out. How much smoothing? Maximum smoothing. Once will be fine. You should still look at least a little blocky. He is a Minecraft character after all. Okay. let's go ahead and flatten this. Alright, get that nice and flat. Scooch it over. Boop. Okay. Alright. Blah. See, what I like about this smoothing, this smoothing, and is that when you start with a square and then you add smoothing, it kind of gives it geometry and texture and character where you didn't necessarily expect there to be some. And you kind of, just through adding these subdivisions and getting, not necessarily random, but just unexpected curves, I feel like it just brings out more character in an artwork that you wouldn't necessarily have before. Like, it's like unexpected character development. And I think, let's make him skinnier. Let's put the creeper on a diet. Wide. Yeah. Can't get the... I want it to merge. Is that merged? Whoop. I think that's merged. Nope. You know what? If you can't get it perfect, increase the merge limit. There we go. Let's go ahead and add some character to his lower half. Boop. And since these weren't going to be merged anyway, we can just kind of space these apart. Whoop. Flip. Vertex. Click. 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 Nope. There we go. And F. Yeah. F creates a face between the selected vertexes. And it doesn't have to be a triangle. Any shape. It'll do. It's looking inconsistent because of all these extra subdivisions I've put on the back end. So let's just scooch that up right there. Yeah. And let's go ahead and stretch out those footsies. Because I've arbitrarily decided that he should have a little bit more well-defined feet. He should have feet. I've just decided feet are needed. Let's go ahead and click. Whoops, whoops. Let's go ahead and extrude. No, 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 no. Okay. Feet need to be bigger. Like, that's just an objective truth. Feet need to be... Oh, what if I gave him hooves? Should I give him, like, paws or hooves? Let's move them legs forward. I feel like he looks kind of fine here, but not here. It looks a little too... Blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and move these footsies back. I'm not actually liking how tall his foot tops... What do you call the top of a foot? There's got to be a word for the top of the foot, right? Right? It's not just foot top. The sole is the bottom. Then what would the top be? It's the inverse of a sole. Ooh, that's a philosophical question. What is the inverse of a sole? Entropy. Entropy is quite the literal opposite of a soul. The soul is immortal, but entropy decays all over time. I'm liking it. I'm keeping it. It's kind of got like a little forwards posture here. Like he's resting on his back legs. His front legs are like poised for like a quick snap kick, like a front kick. Doesn't, you know, it's starting to develop a life of its own. It's no longer distinctly creeper-esque, you know? It's got its own character now. It's got its own life. Identity. But let's not take our identity and run with it and forget where we came from. I'm becoming less and less confident in this face design. I'm losing all hope. I want to abandon this project entirely. Why? Why does it do that? Why does it flick upwards like that? I do not like it. Do not appreciate it. I want nothing to do with it. Maybe. Wait a minute. I have an idea. What are we thinking? Creeper teeth? Bring that. No! 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 Damn it! Bring that. Oh wait. Where did this come from? I hate this. I hate. Just cut it. Excuse me. I'm confused. When did this geometry appear? Ah, this mouth is royally fucked. Okay. Okay. So I'm feeling like maybe tusks. Maybe overlapping tusks. Up. Yeah. Okay. And we're maintaining the characteristic frown, but adding these teeth. I gotta stop fucking with the teeth, or I'm never gonna stop. Okay. Okay. Let's open those eyes nice and wide. Yeah? Yeah. Why does he look so sleepy? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah! Okay, so... Shrink. Boom. Okay. So let's... Yeah. Kind of expand out. I like these little spikes at the end of the eyeball. They give character. I don't know why it's even doing that. Yeah. Okay. Let's make his teeth a different color. I'm not a fan of his teeth just being flesh color. You know, with teeth, they should be bitey, but still green, or at the very least fit the green aesthetic. So maybe greenish yellow? Okay, so obviously green. Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging it. What if... Okay. What if we bring his head in? And make the eyes like... The eyes and mouth really more pronounced. And then taper his head in. Let's actually... You know what? I'm not going to go vertice by vertice. Let's head on over into sculpt. And let's subtract... We're just going to taper that in a bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's actually go ahead and smooth. Yeah, okay. Let's just smooth out these corners real quick. It's too blocky. Forgot about that. Right. And it's only in sculpt mode. You know what? I'm too lazy to fix it proper. Just slide that merge limit over. Now his teeth are merging. Nope. Okay. So let's not sculpt anything on the center line. That was a huge mistake on my part. Yes. Yeah. Now let's add a texture to it. To the skin specifically. Texture tab. Make this as bright as can be green, and we'll generate we want to do. Okay. Not a fan of UV. Normal? I kind of like it. Oh, that's just so stressful to look at. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's give him toenails. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, my God, those toenails. Yes. Yes? Yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm digging it. Ambient environment lighting. There we go. Oh! It's a creeper that's been struck by lightning. He's glowing. Okay. Let's make that just a 1. Yeah! Nope. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I just like the way it came out. I don't care. I don't care if it looks ridiculous. I just think it's amusing, and it only took like an hour and 10 minutes. So just a quick and easy... Okay, I'm bugging on the texture. God, I cannot... See, this is why 3D animators work late nights. It's not because the work is inherently... I don't want to say it's not hard. Obviously there's a challenge. But I feel like part of the reason that animators notoriously work long hours is just because they get this... in this constant, like, nitpicky, perfectionist zone where nothing ever looks quite right. You're never 100% happy with it. And so you just keep fucking with it. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's much better. See, and it kind of makes sense why he's got that, like, cuboid pattern now, because it's actually, like, camouflage and not just random squares. How do we want to do this? Clouds? It's too hard. Ooh. Ooh. The color? Disco Creeper. Is it weird? This is slightly scarier. Looks all, like, veiny and pulsating. This is actually kind of scarier. We'll leave it like that. If you saw this thing just coming at you at like 60 miles an hour, galloping after you, would you not shit your pants and run away? Just... Let's go ahead and add some bones. Y'all know about bones? So let's add a armature. Yes. Bone. Excellent. Edit. Okay. And then from here, do I make it fork again? How do I make a symmetrical fork? I don't remember. If I just extrude here? Nope. It's gotta be forked extrusion. Where is fork? No! Ah! That's where I fucked up. Okay. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. So. Haha. Oh. Forked. Yes. Finally. It's taken an unsettlingly long time to figure out. Okay. He needs knees. Alright, let's make it happen. Alright, Control Y? W? Shit, I don't remember how to join. Control P. Alright, hop on over to pose mode. Yeah! Ha ha ha! Oh, I should have made these X-ray. I'm not smart. There we go. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Yeah, 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 yes, 100%. I'm feeling it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I'm happy. I couldn't be more happy. Words cannot express how happy I am. Alright, and that's it. And this can be animated later. I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know if I'll do anything with it. Probably nothing. But I like the way it looks. Yes. That's all I have for it. Okay, so I lied. It took an hour and a half before I was happy with it. But yeah, it's just the basics of modeling in Blender. It's actually a lot of fun, so long as you don't take it too seriously. It's nothing professional. You're just dicking around for the fun of it. And make cute little anime. You can model and rig a simple character in like an hour and a half, and then just animate it. Because like you can animate this, record it, and then play this animation in a different window, have it OBS record what's playing in the background, and you can have a live animation on stream of just this pre-recorded 3D model. And you can, like, you know, hop across the screen or whatever. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, but I might. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I hope you had at least a moderate amount of fun. But that is all from me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next week.